All right, here we go. Playing as Adachi. Let's see if we can get his ult.
Finally.
Sup, dude? What do you call it? The egocentric police dick.
What?
Yo, that was a sick move. Oh, were you about to use, Hey, stop. Oh my goodness. He nothing personnel kitted me? How about this?
What?
I love that triangle move.
It's getting interesting.
I want to get my ult. Show me Adachi's ult, coward. I hope it's not one of the annoying ones. I love the way he holds his hands out when he's walking towards an enemy. I countered you like 3 times, loser, and broke your persona. Ow. Ow. There we go.
It really is simple, you know? If you want to play hero,
Do it with your friends.
Oh, he takes him into Magatsu and then shadows kill him? That's neat.
This cannot be.
Man, that was loud.
are you satisfied now?
That's a pretty good insta-kill. Pretty good combo finisher, I like it. Neat ult. I feel uplifted for the first time in a while. Minazuki's power was something. It definitely wasn't the standard keep it clean style of fighting. Sure, I beat him, but he probably wasn't taking me seriously. In fact, Minazuki's pretty nonchalant while he looks at me, but he seems satisfied.
You're quite skilled. I find your defeat incomprehensible.
Look who's talking. You look like you've got lots more energy to spare, too.
Indeed, I was only testing you. I wanted to see if you would be of any use. I'm going to create his world. For that, I require your assistance.
His world? Huh. Now I'm a little interested. Tell me more.
Come to think of it, he said his before too, so he's got another ally. Just in case, I sneak my revolver behind my back and reload the cylinders.
This is what that boy wishes for. I intend on destroying this world. The world is filled with deception. Those within it prattle about friendship and bonds, yet they trample over others in the dark without a care. There is no value in such a world. What must be done is to eliminate everything within it.
Huh. That's got my interest. Truth to tell, you're probably right. This world's all about useless, shallow, so-called friendships. And yeah, I think it's irritating too. I mean, hey, I gave destroying everything a shot once too.
That's only half true. Bonds, friendship, helping one another. There are a lot of people who flaunt all this nice sound and talk, but it's those same people who won't hesitate to stab people in the back the moment they feel attacked or get hurt. In the end, it's just that humans have to rely on each other in order to live, but far too many idiots misunderstand that and try to make it way more meaningful than it really is. That's why I really understand where this guy's coming from. It'd be nice if you could erase this crummy world like a magic trick. At least, that's what I used to think.
You gained a power beyond humans. Do you remember that time?
Power beyond humans? Huh. You mean that thing? What do you want with it?
You talking about his persona, or are you talking about Amino Sagiri?
I intend to summon that power, but it needs to be tamed.
Minazuki's eyes waver like red flames. Huh, I see. Looks like he's been given power just like me.
For that, I require your assistance. You will cooperate with me. You have no choice in this.
Minazuki points his katana at me again. With my power, I didn't have much control. I was taken over by some mysterious force and had no memory of it. He's poked around my personal profile, but he's missing the most important part. I guess he's just some brat after all. Can't even do his research.
Come on, you're not giving me a say here. And about this taming thing, that's all up to you. What does it have to do with me? Eh, if you want my help, I guess I'll cooperate with you as best I can.
As best as you can. Very well. You have another role as well.
What? There's more?
Persona users. I will gather them and make them fight. You will also participate in this.
Huh? That sounds like a real pain. I mean, why are you making them fight?
To be honest, I really don't want to get involved in this, but the right choice is to act like I'm interested and get as much information out of this kid as possible. Depending on how things go, this guy might become a hindrance to me. I'll decide how to make my move once I've heard what he has to say. After I make an interested face, he surprisingly tells me the full outline of his plan. Literally the entire Spark Notes, dumb idiot. He's gonna gather shadows until he has a giant collection of them, like a pile of sculpting clay. Using that as a vessel, he plans to summon what he called power beyond the bounds of man to inhabit it. But in order to pacify such a powerful being, he apparently needs persona fragments that are created when personas use their powers on one another. So he thought up the idea of creating a one-on-one tournament between persona users, calling it the P-1 Climax. Plus, he's made some exact duplicates of people out of shadows in order to force them into fighting one another. Have to admit, he made an effort. In addition, he's already taken some persona users belonging to an organization called the Shadow Operatives hostage. He's definitely planned for this, though I don't really get the point of crucifying his captives on those tacky crosses. Anyway, blah blah blah, I've been called in to help him collect the fragments and get a hold of that power within the giant shadow. It all sounds pretty stupid, really, but Minazuki is deadly serious. He really intends to go through with this. How did he manage to come up with a plan that's such a convoluted pain in the butt? Maybe it's just because I haven't been around for a while, but I'm actually impressed at how ridiculous this scheme of his is.
I'll add the persona users of this town to the fight as well. You understand, no? They were the opposition who shattered your previous ambitions. Have your revenge on them if you wish. Even if you do nothing, I will not complain.
Revenge, huh?
We will prepare the stage for you. You're free to destroy them if you so choose. The clashing of competing powers will give off persona fragments. This will advance our plans.
And if I refuse?
Then the murders which occur on foggy days will begin again.
I see. Well, can't let that happen.
I never had a choice from the start, huh? Well, I didn't expect to just go home without having to do some kind of work. And after hearing this plan, I can't just sit there. I was thinking about what to do when I suddenly felt the ground shake a bit beneath us.
It's time. Here it comes.
Minazuki looks up into the sky and stares off into the distance. Suddenly...
What the huh?
The shaking grows so intense that I can barely stand and the roof soars up into the sky. I fall to my knees and brace my hands on the ground, lost for words as I stare upwards. The sky has turned red, like ink staining a piece of paper, or an infection spreading across healthy flesh. Okay.
Oh, man. Isn't this a little over the top?
The shaking's finally stopped, so I run to the edge of the roof. I look down at the world from there and gulp involuntarily. This is a nice little scene right here. The town's covered in an eerie red mist. The sky, the moon, even the air itself is covered in red. It's the same color as Minazuki's eyes, as if to show me that everything is at his mercy.
Hey, is this?
What the hell? Damn! This is totally out there. My world is awesome. Dude, you're Adachi, right? Did you see that just now? Did you? The world's all red. Well, better red than dead. Just kidding.
The young man who had been cool and calm just a moment ago is now jumping around like a little kid, an innocent brat playing with a new toy.
Huh? Whoa, hold on. What's with the wild mood swing?
What are you all surprised for?
Oh. You were talking to him, huh? That kind of puts a damper on things.
Him? Just in case I take a look around, but we're the only ones here. The red-headed boy laughs merrily as I cock my head in confusion.
Well, that's fine. I'm Sho Minazuki. Welcome to my world, as I like to call it. I've heard about you. You hate this world too, right? Good for you, cause it's all going away.
Huh. So, you're different from Minazuki-kun.
Ugh, you're still on this? Minazuki is him. I'm Sho. It's too much of a pain to explain it anymore. Just kidding.
Kill me. Maybe he just doesn't care to keep talking, but Sho ends the conversation. Does he have split personalities? I've never met somebody who does before, but it's fairly common to hear about it when you talk with cops about psych cases. Still, something doesn't seem right. I feel something different. Some threatening madness from him. Well, that doesn't matter right now. I just slumped my shoulders, fed up with the fact that now I have even more trouble to deal with.
But that aside, are you really any good to me? If you're totally weak after saying you'll help out, I don't need your bullshit. And if you really are like that, I'll seriously kill you.
I don't think I ever gave a clear yes or no yet. This is all so sudden, you know?
Huh? Are you an idiot? Cooperating lets you live. Refusing gets you killed. Get it? What moron would say no to that?
Those are some pretty extreme choices.
Enough going on and on in circles. I wouldn't mind destroying you, but he's telling me not to.
That means you're game to do this. You seem like you enjoy things that get bloody.
What's wrong with that? It goes gushing out like psh, right?
Sho answers without any hesitation. The type that has no self-awareness is the very worst. But the kid should be more careful. No matter how strong you are, even if you think you've got control over great power, if you let your guard down, you're gonna get your feet swept right out from under you.
Yeah, sure, I'll participate. I was getting bored, so this would probably be a good way to kill time. But I'll do this my way. I have my own rules, you know?
That's right, I have my own set of rules. I don't give a crap about this perfect world or his power. All this stuff about getting revenge on the kids from Inaba or the fighting between Persona users doesn't matter to me either. They can do whatever they want. But things are different if they're gonna start interfering with me. I don't want anyone getting in the way of my rules no matter what.
Huh? Well, do what you want. I don't care if it's rules or roulettes, but if you try anything funny, I'll cash you out like that. I'll mount you up nice on the wall next to the investigation team. The dodgy-looking Adachi. Just kidding.
Dude, the more Sho interacts with people, the less I like Sho as a character. He laughs at his own lame joke, then his eyes suddenly glow red. He turns his piercing gaze on me.
But I'll be watching you, so you better not slack off. Got it? Well, I've got somewhere to be, so do what you want from here. See ya!
Sho raises an arm as he gallantly leaves the roof. I consider attacking him from behind for a moment, but that's probably not a wise move, considering that I don't know what his power is. Only idiots rush things.
Now then, how do I go about this?
I spin my revolver on my finger out of habit, then look up into that red sky, a crimson shroud filling my line of sight. That brings back memories of being inside the TV last year. The first time I found myself inside the television. The days of being run ragged, running around with Dojima-san, fighting the kids inside the TV world. I thought I'd forgotten all that, but I guess not. How on earth would you ever forget that? They're not very pretty memories, but it wouldn't be a lie to say that those experiences make me the man I am today. I'm hit by a fierce wave of nostalgia and close my eyes. The lump of steel in my hand seems extremely heavy. Well, so far so good. Yeah, 32% done already. We're already 1/3 through. Not bad, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 10 more? Like 10 more? Not too bad. How much time do I have? I got a little under 50 minutes. It would be very cash money if we could just finish Adachi's entire story, and then that way we can start Persona 3 next time. We finished episode Persona 4 in, like, what, 2.5 streams? We should be able to finish Persona 3 in about the same amount of time. So, like, maybe 3 more streams after this, and we'll finally be done with Ultimax, which has been a much longer playthrough than I expected it to be. Back inside the school building, I enter an arbitrary classroom and sit in a chair, yawning for the nth time today. Well, Minazuki, or Sho, told me to go fight the Persona users. So first I need to go down, but back in the school, the hallways are even more complicated, and the more I walk, the more dead ends I find. Here I was thinking of taking this opportunity to go into town and get some good sushi, or a barbecue boxed lunch. Those thoughts of sea urchin and cow tongue come and go fleetingly.
What am I thinking? There's no way I'm going outside with the town like that.
I look out the window out of the corner of my eye, and it's obvious that the red fog has grown thicker than it was when I was up on the roof.
Sheesh. If he's gonna make me his guest, he could at least have a GPS or something ready for me.
I rest my chin in my hands and complain to the open air. If only I could ditch all this until this stupid, troublesome tournament is over. But I can't do that this time around. I need to destroy Sho's plans for my own sake, after all. I can't even call what I'm about to do a plan, but I've already decided what has to be done. I have to make contact with the Persona users who will be invited here, and I need to lead them on so that they'll move in the right direction. But I can't break the illusion that I'm working with Sho. It's probably not an exaggeration to say that this red world is under his control. I'll have to be clever to move about without arousing his suspicion while still undermining his work.
Well then, I guess I'll get going. Do I actually have to go look for those guys? What has he gotten me into?
I slowly get up from the chair as I'm grumbling. Why do school chairs always make your butt hurt if you sit in them for too long? Maybe that's still better than having your seat kicked out from under you all the time, like in jail. I leave the classroom to find a runway-like hallway stretching out before me. I sigh at the dull scenery. I've come down pretty far looking for him, but I guess I still have a ways to go.
What? You're serious? Is it possible for us to not know about a guy who sticks out that much?
I hear a familiar voice through the fog and stop. Could it be? I sneak ahead, keeping my ears open.
I did think from last time that the culprit would be someone with ties to Mitsuru-san. I still can't shake that theory.
Oh, maybe he transferred here. Or it could be his older brother's uniform.
Sorry, getting a drink of water again. There's no doubt about it. That's the Junes kid and the girl in the green track jacket. I didn't think I'd run into these guys so soon. I feel the corner of my mouth turn up at this unexpected bit of luck. Now that I know it's them, there's no need for me to hide. I approach them, making sure that my footsteps are loud on the hallway floor.
What is it?
Be on guard. Don't leave my side.
Anime cutscene again, I assume? Yeah. Probably the only other time we'll see it, so we'll watch it.
You're kidding me.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Are you serious?
Adachi-san.
Oh, this is a cool image. I don't think they showed this cut in the other storyline, I don't think. When they see me, all three of them look shocked as if I'd caught them on a hidden camera show. Heck, Yukon has his mouth wide open. Surprise! Haha. I want to laugh my butt off right now, but I shouldn't be doing anything that could mess things up. I'll have to keep my contacts with them to a minimum.
No way. Why is it Adachi-san?
Could he be a fake?
Huh? Fake? Oh, right. I forgot about that whole thing going on.
Why are you here?
Huh? Oh, well, I had intended on staying well behaved. But someone begged me to help out. And you know, I'm not the kind of guy who can say no to something like that.
How about? You mean that show guy?
Yosuke-kun scowls. Oh, you remember his name now? You called him the Junes kid before. Ah, so these guys already met Sho. That saved me the trouble of having to explain things.
Have you guys already met? Oh, man.
That doesn't matter. Don't tell me you're working with the culprit this time, too.
Well, what do you think?
Don't play dumb. If I don't like your answer, there'll be boot prints all over your face.
See? They've taken the bait. Just as expected, they're so straightforward that it's almost stupid. Still, it's more convenient for me that they think I'm working for the other side.
Who cares about all that? Come on. Aren't you kids in serious trouble right now? What with all the world ending and all?
So you are.
You guys really like sticking your heads into dangerous situations, don't you? You don't gain anything in life from doing that, you know?
I snicker contemptuously, and Yukon, who's been quiet up until now, throws his gaze towards me with eyes mixed up with all sorts of complex emotions.
Adachi-san, you said you would abide by the rules of this world. So why are you here?
Rules. Rules, eh?
That's right, I decided to follow the rules, so I might have to play along with these kids' idea. To them, I'm just an escaped convict. It'd be easier if I could just tell them what I've got in mind, but unfortunately, being an adult is hard. The most relatable thing Adachi's ever said. Besides, I don't care what they think of me, as long as I can fulfill my objective. Since I'm not saying anything, Yukon steps towards me as if he can't hold himself back anymore.
Don't you understand how the real world is in trouble because of Sho? This isn't like the TV world, where only we were involved.
Oh, man. I see you never learn. The only reason I took that brat up on his invitation was because I was bored.
I was booed. By the way, this isn't like the TV world where only we were involved? Not true. Towards the end of the thing, when it was you guys against Adachi, all of the people in Inaba started to be affected, didn't they? By the fog, like, swallowing them up and, like, threatening to destroy Inaba and maybe even the world from that point? It's been a while since I played Persona 4 Golden. I played 3 and 5 more recently than I have Golden, so it's been a hot minute.
All the questions about what he's after or what's gonna happen to this town. I don't give a damn about any of it.
What's he saying?
Adachi, you lousy.
Whoa, whoa, give me a break. I don't intend to get involved with kids like you anymore. Like, I bet you're honestly abiding by the rules here. Because that's how you think.
The rules here.
Aw, Yukun's furrowing his brow in confusion. I take it this means that they don't know about the rules here yet. Meaning they don't know about the persona fragments. I should give them a hint of the danger they're facing.
You know, the one-on-one stuff. You don't even know what's gonna happen because of that. Honestly, rats like you barely even think.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like I keep saying, if you keep fighting them on their own terms, it could bite you in the ass. I bet he's collected quite a lot of those persona fragments by now.
Huh?
They finally realize something's up and trade worried looks with one another. What, were you just playing cops and robbers up until now? What kind of investigation team are you? More like non-investigation team. Good one, Adachi. Good one. You got him. Yeah, that was as lame as one of Sho's jokes. As I'm lamenting the loss of my sense of humor, Yukun, who has his own worries, trembles and bites his lip.
Have we been inadvertently helping him?
Oh man, you really hadn't noticed? You need to get your act together.
Uh-oh. The school building suddenly creaks loudly like the howling of a beast. I instantly recognize it as the noise of the countless shadows gathering at the top of the tower.
What was that just now?
Looks like there's no more time left. Earlier than I expected. Well, that's why I need to get going. Good luck to you, I guess. Oh, and your friends who got caught? They might be in trouble if you leave them be, you know?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
It means just what it sounds like. Then again, I guess it might be impossible for just you three.
Wait!
I turn my back on them and disappear into the red fog. I hear Yosuke-kun try to chase after me, only to run into an invisible wall. They already had 4 red pillars around them. That means they can't leave without winning the battle that they're gonna face.
I guess that's enough for now. Well, go on and do your best, investigation team.
I quietly mutter at the kids behind me. Looks like Sho's plans are coming along faster than I'd figured. It doesn't look like I have much time to slack off. Might even have to hurry. Outside the hallway windows, I can see the shadows collecting here and there, floating in the sky like shreds of paper. Still, shadows blowing around like trash. The surreality of the scene makes me laugh.